So this week I tried my hand at advertising. It's been a really weird ride because the way I'm advertising isn't typical. I think nowadays when you advertise, it's mostly online, so like through Facebook ads, maybe Instagram and Google and stuff like that. And I kind of had this like feeling of not feeling kind of connected to the person or persons at which I'm trying to sell my products to. So I was like, what would be a good way to kind of like display my art, show people my art that's not conventional, like it's not like a flyer, like a typical flyer, typical ad. So a while ago I read this book by this guy named, I think, Joe Girard, and it's like a book called How to Sell Anything to Anybody. He's basically this car salesman and he's trying to sell these vehicles in different ways. And back then, social media wasn't this big thing, so he would do things like cold calling. I don't know if he did door to door, but like things like that, maybe like deals after somebody would buy, or like sales going on, stuff that you would see online nowadays. Because nowadays, we kind of just use social media to market pretty much everything. And I think we all know sort of like the pitfalls of social media marketing in terms of like connecting with your customer. Like you really don't know who they are. They really don't talk to you. They just see an ad that you placed on Facebook Marketplace or Instagram ads, and then they might click on it and buy your shit. But I don't know, I feel like I want more of a connection in some sort of way. Though I'm not saying I want some sort of like lasting relationship with my customers. I mean, I'm not forcing that, at least. If it happens, it happens. But I guess it kind of feels like stagnant, and like I'm not connected to this process of marketing in the same way. So I'm not spending time. I mean, I know it's like you should allocate your time so you can grind harder and blah, blah, blah. Marketing can be done by Facebook and do on all these other companies or another third party. But I just don't feel as connected because there's some parts of my shirts that I've been making that I'm just not connected to, and I just want to be more connected to more parts of my business. And I think learning about marketing and getting into spreading my art through a different way of marketing might be the way to go. What have I been doing, you might ask? Well, I've been what I call doodle tagging around Houston. So I'll take out this little sketch pad and I'll do a little sketch, and I have these QR codes that I've printed out, and I'll just attach like a little strip of them or each one to the back of the sketch, and I'll just tape it somewhere. I'll just tape it somewhere that looks fun, like somebody's gonna run by it or walk by it, or their dog's gonna poop near it or something like that. And I think it's just like a cool way to share my art that's not as conventional. And maybe people do it a lot somewhere else, but around Houston I don't really see a lot of art just hanging around. It's mostly just stickers on like posts and stuff. So I just wanted to try it to see if anything would come of it. And to my surprise, people are actually seeing it. Like I've gotten messages on Instagram, people finding like my pizza ghost one, and they would like make a post of it, and I thought it was just so cool, and that people were actually engaging with my art in different ways. And although it's harder to pull in a lot of audience when you're doing something so manual and like, I guess, a labor task in terms of like marketing your products on your own, I think it's like really fun. And I don't know, I just wanted to share it because I thought it's just something that I never really thought about doing so deeply. I did do this sort of method before with clay figures, and I spread them around Houston, and you guys saw that video, and at the end I did get somebody who found one and contacted me. And it's like, out of like say 5 things I spread around town, there's always at least one person. That's like, what is it, 20% response, which I think is pretty good. And like maybe they don't buy anything from my shop, and maybe they don't like even check out my websites or anything, but at least I made their day in some way, and I actually like that better than, I guess, selling something, because I made some sort of impact. And that's kind of what I want to do. In any little way, shape, or form, make some sort of impact, whether it's just a smile on somebody's face. So I guess the purpose of this video is just to share my little weird way of marketing. And if you want to try it out, go ahead. It's all about the execution, not the idea, so you're not stealing anybody's ideas. And just go for it and tell me how it works for you. But I gotta go and do some work, eat some food, so I'll see you later. And also, if you want to buy any of my shirts, they're on macatexart.com. Here's one of them. I really like this design. It's got like a little frog, it has a little mushroom, and it has like a butterfly, and they're all embroidered in this shirt. It's pretty nice. I really like it. And I have a lot of other embroidered designs. Let me show you one that I actually really like, and it's a Christmas design that you can get now as well. Here it is, Krampus design in red and other colors on the website as well. Just to note, all these designs are also on my Etsy, but if you want to get them for slightly cheaper, go to my website because I don't have to pay for fees. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!